I think that for you and your team, like this mind games and this trash talk is part of the game plan. And I just want to know if you're sure that it doesn't make improvement on this level too, and we will have safe control and stuff like this, or it's just a way for you to promote yourself.
Yeah, no, exactly what I'm saying. You're saying that he wasn't good enough on trash talk, and now he improved himself. And if I'm afraid that he improved himself a little bit more, that's what I'm saying.
Le Summer Body, c'est toute l'année, ça tombe bien. Fitness Park Régal, avec son offre de rentrée, 4 semaines et frais d'adhésion offerts jusqu'au 15 septembre. Let's go.
I think, like, to be honest with you, this is just fight promotion. We need to make this entertaining to people to see this fight, and that's what we did. Before Nasruddin, nobody didn't even talk about him. He wasn't a guy that was talking too much on social media. He didn't have any kind of communication or anything like that. And I think he need to thank me because I made him do that. You know what I mean? So in the matter of trash talk, I think we didn't like disrespect ourselves in any moment, but the trash talk is just part of the business, you know. It's just part of the show. I think we wanted to make this fight even more entertaining than it will be, and people now want to see this fight so much, and I think our job is done. And right now, no more trash talk, no more talks, no more kidding, nothing. It's just me and him on the cage, try to kill each other, and the best man wins.
Two quick question.
Okay.
How do you feel with the quick wake, like the wake cut you did like 1 month ago? And then have you a precise prediction of how the fight can finish?
Bro, I'm feeling very good. I was eating a lot of salmons right now outside here. I think I ate like 4 or 5 pizzas. Did you guys taste the salmon over here? Bro, it's so good. It's so good. I already had breakfast. Now I had salmon. In like 1 hour and a half, I'll have my lunch with some rice and a good steak because I just fuck with steak. And, you know, I'm not worried about it because I have a professional team behind me, you know. I have a phenomenal team that is working a lot with me. I'm very disciplined with everything. So when I heard that I needed to be the backup, we did a plan, and then I followed that plan, you know. I maintained my weight very low. I did everything. Actually, my weight cut in Chicago was the smoothest and the best weight cut of my career. And I think this one will be better. So, not worried. I think this is not going to affect my performance anyway, if you guys are worried about that. And if anything get out of my plan and I lose this fight, I will never say it was because of the weight cut. You know, it was just because Nasruddin was better than me in that night. But I don't think they will happen.
And just the prediction of the fight?
The prediction, 4th round finish.
Thank you very much.
Caio, hello. Anes Popochambema, welcome in Paris.
Thank you.
Among the 4 contenders, you seem to be viewed at the least legitimate, according to the polls and the media analysis. How do you plan to change that on Saturday?
You say what? I'm the least legitimate?
Yeah, maybe the 3rd, because you need this top 3, top 4 win.
Oh, you're saying behind the 4 contenders on the
Derrider,
UFC?
Fluffy and Nasruddin.
I'm the least legitimate.
It seems like that when we see the polls and the media analysis.
Bro, I'm 9-0 in the UFC, undefeated, 10 years undefeated, 16-win streak. I just got a lot of high-level guys in the beginning of my career. I wasn't a prospect that are getting like guys with losing streak or guys that are almost getting out of the UFC. So I just think you cannot trust on that news, you know. But in the other ways, I won a top 5. When I won from Cannonier, he was a top 5, and then I became a top 5. Now the division shake a lot, and I'm top 7, but it doesn't care. On Saturday, after that, maybe on Tuesday, my name will be on number 2 because I'm beating Nasruddin Imavov.
And what's the plan to be the one who the UFC gonna choose to face?
What's the plan?
Khamzat? Yeah.
You just go there, dominate Nasruddin as I always do with all my opponents. Go in there, dominate, maybe a good finish, and I'm the next one.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Zachary Dantini pour Boxing Academy. Caio, last day you did an interview where you said that nothing was personal. Nasruddin did the exact same thing, but he says that this was personal for him. How do you feel about that? And do you think it's an advantage for you or a disadvantage?
No, I don't think nothing. I think Nasruddin is a very experienced guy. He wants to play mind games. I'm playing my mind games too. And in the end of the day, it's just business, you know. There's nothing more to talk. I heard an interview that he was saying like, oh, I might shake his hand. I might headbutt him. Like, I don't care. How I want to headbutt someone if on Saturday I'm going to put my hands on him, you know? So I don't care anymore. Right now, I'm already here in Paris. He tried to get away from this fight for so long. We were supposed to fight International Fight Week in June. I don't know if you guys know that, but he said no to this fight. And now the UFC make him accept this fight. He had no options to accept, you know? So I'm here. I'm in his hometown, and I'm coming, you know? I'm already here. We're going to lock ourselves in the cage and try to kill each other, and that's it.
Thank you.
Hey, Caio, you're training this week at the MMA Factory, the former gym of Nasruddin Imavov. How did that come about?
Actually, it was kind of a coincidence, you know? It wasn't on purpose, but there's a little bit of purpose, you know what I mean? But I'll be honest with you. Like, there's a guy on his gym that is from my hometown in Brazil, São Luís, Maranhão. He's from the same hometown. And he wanted for so long, I think 2 years ago, to train in Fighting Nerds. So then, coincidentally, he came to train Fighting Nerds, I think like 3 months ago or 2 months ago, something like that. He went there. We became very good friends. And then when I came here, he offered me the space to train there. So I just came in and trained there. Nothing much, you know what I mean? Like, doesn't mean anything, you know? Like, but if you guys want to see it that way, if Nasruddin want to see it that way, I don't care too.
And last one for me, it seems, of course, that his biggest asset is the striking. Is it something that you want to prove? Of course, you're not going to give away your game plan, but is it something that you want to prove that you can strike with him also so that you're ready for anyone? How do you view this fight?
This fight, I'm going to prove how smart and versatile I am, you know? Like, every time I fight, there's no emotions. There's no ego. There's no point to prove, you know what I mean? Like, I think the ego is what makes you fall. So for sure, I'm not taking away anything from Nasruddin. He's a phenomenal striker, very fast, young, very good athlete, and I respect him for that. And I'm not taking away anything of that. So I'm ready to go there, put on a show, do whatever I can to perform and dominate him, and I'm gonna show how versatile I am. I'm gonna show you guys MMA. You know what I mean? So you guys gonna see me strike. You guys gonna see me taking him down. You guys gonna see my jiu-jitsu. You guys gonna see everything. I'm just gonna prove that I'm better than him. No, I'm better striker because it's not a striking match.
Caio right here.
Hello.
First of all, you just said that ego is what makes you fall. Can you elaborate on that, on your philosophy on the ego?
Sometimes when you're full of ego, you forgot the details. And you get away of your head too much, and then it makes you fall. It makes you lose some fight. You know, imagine if I would go fight Paul Craig. He's a phenomenal guard player. And then I go there. I know I have a phenomenal jiu-jitsu. I know I have jiu-jitsu to trade with him. But if my ego was high, I was going to his guard and try to play jiu-jitsu with him. What can happen? He can finish me. So that's my ego make me fall. That's the example, you know what I mean? So, no, I don't have ego. I find my ego every day. I find my ego every day, not just in the gym, but at home with my wife, my kids, my friends, my family. You need to fight your ego because it doesn't help you. And it doesn't help you in life, and it doesn't help you when you fight.
I've seen you a couple times when the fight wasn't official, and I can see right now in your eyes that you seem more focused. How's the mindset? We can realize that you're really close to the main event.
Right now?
Right now.
You see that I'm more focused?
I mean, this week, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, when it comes fight week, you come to fight mode. You know what I mean? And I think this is the mode that I need to be focusing to fight. You know, I'm fighting one of the best guys in the world. As I said, I'm not taking away anything from Nasruddin. He's a very good athlete, very good striker, very good athlete. And I prepare myself to fight the best guy in the world. If anything comes less than that, it's a profit for me. But I'm preparing for a war. I'm preparing for a 5-round battle, to be punched in the face, to punch him in the face, and let's see who's the best man. So I need to be focused. I need to be serious about it, you know? And I think that's the fight that's going to bring the next contender. So really serious. So that's why I sing focusing more in this fight week, because I need to be like that.
Since the fight was announced, there has been a lot of tension between you and Nasruddin on social media. Do you think you won this first fight?
I don't think nobody wins this kind of fight. The fight is fought in Saturday. So I don't care. For sure, a lot of times we had a lot of examples of guys that won this first fight. You know, we have McGregor and Waldo, and we see that he won and all that. But I think nowadays it's a different times. Everybody has good mindset. Everybody knows how to play mind games and all that. Nasruddin, I'll be honest with you. All of his videos, I'm 100% sure wasn't his ideas. He has a good team working behind him, and congratulate him for that, because you need to put a good team to work behind him. All my videos, my idea. And then I put on my team, and then we did. Because if you say all his interviews, he's just speaking what his manager is saying. His manager did an interview saying A. He came to the interview and say exactly the same thing. He comes to another interview and say B. He comes to the interview and say exactly the same thing. So he's just saying what people are saying, because I'm not saying that he lost the fight, this fight. I'm saying that he's not that much of a talker. He doesn't talk that much. He's not that kind of guy. And it's okay with that. But all my videos was my idea. All his videos, good team behind him.
You said that you sold pretty well, like the main event with Nasruddin Imavov. Did you kind of feel the animosity when you've been in Paris in the last few days? Like maybe some fans recognize you or maybe hate you because, like, you know, in France we root for Nasruddin, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
So did you feel or did you interact with some fans that said, oh, it's Caio, so we hate him?
Actually, I didn't got any hate of any fans here in France. A lot of guys came to me, saw me in the supermarket, in the streets. They came to me, wanted to do a photo and all that, you know what I mean? And I think it was very good. But let me remember you guys something. I don't know if you know, but Nasruddin is a Russian, right? And that's the Russian guys is the one that make your French fall in 1803. The French lost the war to Russia. That's what made Napoleon lose, and now the revolution stop. It was because of Russia. So I don't know why you guys are rooting for a guy that is from Russia, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be the Brazilian that is going to be avenging the France in a French territory.
Yeah.